Hello and welcome to the video, my dank ducklings. Today I'm going to teach you about D-Day. So, as most of you know, it took place in World War II and on June 6th, 1944. So I'm just going to be telling you some more facts that you might not have known about D-Day. So let's get started.
Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. In company with our brave allies and brothers in arms on other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well trained, well equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940-41. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats in open battle, man to man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war, and placed at our disposal great reserves of trained fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
So the first thing you might not have known is that D-Day, it was on June 6th, 1944, but the time it started was midnight, and it ended not at midnight, but 11:59. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's true. So yeah. So the next fact is that the amount of Allied deaths was 4,413, but then the amount of German deaths was 4,000 to, get ready, 9,000. About four, so that means at least 4,000 and 9,000 Germans died during D-Day, and then 3,000 civilians were killed during D-Day also. So in D-Day, there were these boats, and the soldiers would get on those boats to leave their warship, I guess you could call it. And so the ship is built like this. So once the door opens down, then the army men, they run off the ship. But you see, the thing about that is, since there were so much Germans guarding this beach, once the doors would open, they would just gun down those ships. It would rain lead, I guess, or rain bullets all on the ship. D-Day was not actually, the D in D-Day doesn't actually stand for anything like death or anything. It actually stands for day, because there would be army slang would be like D-4 would be 4 days ago. D plus like 5 would be 5 days later. So that's why they did like some sort of slang. I don't really understand it, but yeah, that's what it says. D-Day's operation was actually called at this time was Operation Overlord. So yeah. Operation Overlord was actually supposed to take place on June 5th instead of June 6th, but due to weather conditions, like it was too rainy and stuff, so they couldn't do it. So they ended up actually having to delay D-Day or Operation Overlord 24 hours. So that's why it took place on June 6th. Operation Overlord was actually the first Ally win against the Germans in World War II. So yeah, I found that pretty interesting. So Operation Overlord was both the best day and the worst day for us. The good thing is that we had our first win against the Germans in World War II. But the bad thing was that we lost a lot of good men in that fight. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.